Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah, and today I would like to review this lovely wig for you, which is called Jamison by Estetica Designs in the color Sunlit Blonde. Now, if you also like this bob and would love to know more, how long it is, what special features it has, how the cap looks from the inside, and how I like it, then stick around and let's get started. So Jamison is quite a classic bob, I would say, with medium length. I mean, it's longer, but not that long. Well, I guess you could call it a long bob. Anyways, it's definitely a classic one, I would say, and I really like it. It's quite similar to Kristen by Renau, which I have also reviewed. I'm going to link this for you up here if you're interested. And if you love Kristen, but miss some mono features like a mono part, Jamison is a great alternative for you because it has not only a lace front, but also a mono part. Now, the wig doesn't look like this right out of the box. As a matter of fact, it's quite the face slupper. And if you're interested how she looks right out of the box and what I did to her to look like this, have a look at this video I'm going to link up here, where I show you how I steamed it to stay out of my face. Now, I've seen Jamison many times and know that everyone likes it. It just didn't come in a color that attracted me. But when Estetica came out with Sunlit Blonde in 2021, I think, I definitely had to have it. I think it's such a great color. It's the lightest rooted blonde in their collection, and still a blonde. There's one that is even lighter, which is called Silver Sun RT8, but in my opinion, that isn't really a blonde. It's more a silvery, grayish color, and I'm not such a huge fan of that. But this is a real blonde, a neutral, leaning cool color, I would say. And unfortunately, Estetica doesn't give us a color code, so I can only give you the color description. They say it's a soft blend of sandy blonde, lightest blonde, and iced blonde with a light golden brown root. I guess that's quite accurate. The root is definitely very light, so if you don't like those darker roots like on Shaded Biscuit and similar colors, this is a great option for you. And I just love this color. It looks like it has been lightened up by the sun, so the name Sunlit Blonde is also quite fitting, isn't it? Now, like I said, the wig features a temple-to-temple lace front and a left side mono part, which I'm going to show you up close, of course. And I think the lace front is really well done. It's not too lightly knotted and not too densely. It's just perfect, I would say. Whereas the part, the mono part, is quite densely knotted, so you don't really see through to your scalp or the illusion of scalp if you still have bio hair. So if you would like the part to look a little more realistic, you would have to pluck a little and to give it more realism, but you can definitely see that it's a mono part, so I'm okay with that. I will show you the length all around the screen, so I won't have to bore you with the numbers, and we can talk about permatease next. Now, this wig really has very little permatease. It doesn't have any in the back and the nape, which is a surprise because most have some permatease at the nape, but this one doesn't. It has some permatease on top, you can feel it up here, but not very much, and a little bit on the sides, but also very little. It's not a pillowy permatease, just a tiny little bit to give it some body. But it definitely doesn't have any visible or heavy permatease. Now, the fibers are regular synthetic, which means you can't use any heat tools to add curls or waves, for example, but you can definitely use steam, like you've seen in my steaming tutorial, which is possible on all synthetic styles. Or you could also use the Renau of Paris flat iron to straighten it if you don't like the rounded shape it has. I love this rounded shape, but if you would like it to be more straight, you could use either a steamer, which is probably more difficult, but it's so simple with that flat iron by Renau of Paris. Now let me show her to you from all sides, and after that also outside in natural daylight, although it's fall and the sun's already vanished. But I think there's still enough light outside so you can see that gorgeous color in natural light. is just the cutest bob. I really like it. Now let's try Jamison with glasses. And that is no problem at all. There's really little permatease and enough space between the ears and the ear taps to fit glasses. Now, if you still think it's a face flopper, you can, of course, always try a headband or some clips. Let's try it with a headband. I think that's always perfect for a bob. I think it really looks cute, and it definitely will stay out of your face wearing a headband. And there's another thing you could try, for example, with the side that is falling into your face more, which is the right side. You could do a little braid or some twist. I don't know how you call this. I think it's a braid. Is it a braid? It's just twisted. I'm not sure. Denise Sheets really does this so well, and so does my friend Steffi. I hope I can also do it without a mirror. You just take, 2 strands, twist a little, and then take another strand and twist it inside and braid it, and then add another strand. Oops. It's not that easy without a mirror, let me tell you. So, well, you get the idea, and you keep going, and then pin it to the side, and, well, if you do it properly, you have a nice braid, and it will also stay out of your face and look really cute if you know what you're doing, and have a mirror, of course. Now let's have a look at that gorgeous color outside in natural daylight. Isn't it just beautiful? I think it really looks like a sun-kissed blonde, that's been lightened up over the summer. I'm so happy they came up with this color. It's just unfortunate it isn't available in all styles. Now, last but not least, let's have a look at the cap from the inside. So here's the cap from the inside. You can see that the lace front is quite wide, but it's not extended. It doesn't go into the ear taps. Just a tiny little bit, but the seams are well done, so you don't see the seam, and that's okay with me. And the lace seamlessly goes into the mono part, which is quite deep. It goes all the way back to the crown, I would say. It's rather narrow, but you still have enough parting space. Now here's some rose lace with a little bit of permatease behind. Then it has closed ear taps. It's not covered with velvet or felt as usually, but at least it's closed, and the rest of the cap is open wefted. It has a standard nape, not extended, and adjustable straps with hooks, which I don't like. I do prefer the Velcro ones, but it works as well. So all in all, it's quite well done. Okay, that was my little review of Jamison. I hope you liked it and it was helpful. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss my next videos, and there's a new one coming out each Friday. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments down below and I will gladly reply. Now, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're well, stay that way, and I will see you again soon in my next video. Take care, bye-bye. For example, you could also use, for example, the the Renau Paris, what's it called? Flat iron. Okay, with that flat iron by Renau of Paris, with that flat iron bioretain. So Jamison is a quite Now let's try Jamison with glasses, and that Now let's try Jamison with glasses, and that is not a problem at all, because there's so little permatease and enough space between the ears and the ear tabs to fit glasses. Oh, let's do that again. That's the worst idea ever. Note to myself, bad idea. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss my future